One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Murray now going to throw to Open. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On the ground, this is the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. The Seahawks are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here first and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Hey, Lion. Go. 11.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll tuck it and take off. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Seattle.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
He'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Off he goes.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Let's go. Hey, Jupiter. Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Now Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They bring Chase in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Jacobs, first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Josh Jacobs, touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's complete to Etienne. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy, they start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. In this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack. Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
He's got the tight end there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now Murray on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Now Murray keeping it himself. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
3rd and long. Running is Jacobs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lawrence. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Murray. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. On the ground, it's Jacobs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Marquise Bell up to make the stop. Saints going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, it just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Now he takes off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Now he'll run it. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down. 14 yards on the pickup there. On now, it's Carlos Santos for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Santos's kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. He'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Seahawks 31, Saints 13.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. To throw is Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. In motion, Lamb.
Let's go. 13, Luke. 11, Agate.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Murray will throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
A first down throw for Lawrence. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Hey, easy, route. 11. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by J-Ron Curse.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here's Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer, touchdown Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They bring Chase in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. A run with the fullback, Ingle. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now, Jacobs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Murray. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They bring Chase in motion. Play action now. It's Murray. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
A little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do was get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And good work there by the defense. They stop him at the 9 to force 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. That's down the field for Lamb. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They go play action for Lawrence. that's complete to Etienne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now second down throw for Lawrence. Open man, the tight end Hooper. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. And
that one taken in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, running left. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. New Orleans, 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
13 loop. Loop. 13 loop. Loop.
Lawrence now on second down. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
In motion, Lamb.
11, add it. Go, go.
On first down, Lawrence. Right side, complete to Nakua.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
11. Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Now here's Lawrence. He runs with it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Same right. 30 left. Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now,
I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
when you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.